Hello, my name is Pia, and in today's video lecture, we'll take a look at the extent to which the EU Green Deal can help solve energy poverty in the European Union. Energy poverty is about having adequate access to heating and cooling, as well as to energy to power appliances that provide essential services needed to guarantee a decent standard of living and citizens' health. Energy-poor households experience inadequate levels of these essential energy services due to a combination of high energy expenditures, low household incomes, inefficient buildings and appliances, as well as lack of access to services, employment, and education. It is estimated that more than 50 million households in the European Union are experiencing energy poverty today. It mostly affects low-income households, that is, people who are either retired, unemployed, poorly paid, or dependent on social benefits. As energy poverty is a result of distinct causes with distinct consequences, it also requires distinct action plans, and general policies against poverty are simply not sufficient. Ways to reduce energy poverty includes the replacement of heating system and heating fuel, deep renovations of buildings, replacement of household appliances, low-cost energy efficiency and energy savings measures, as well as sustainable finance support and subsidies for energy-poor households. Addressing energy poverty has the potential to bring both public and personal benefits, including reduced spending on health, reduced air pollution, better comfort and well-being, improved household budgets, and increased economic activity. In order to address energy poverty, it is therefore clear that it is necessary to address a combination of concerted policy measures in the energy, social, housing, as well as health sectors simultaneously. Now let's turn to take a look at the Green Deal and what that is. The European Union Green Deal was presented by the European Commission in December 2019, and it maps out a new, sustainable, and inclusive growth strategy aimed to boost the EU economy, to improve people's health and quality of life, to care for nature, as well as leave no one behind. The overall objective of the EU Green Deal is to become the first climate neutral continent by 2050, as well as to decouple growth from resource exploitation and to leave no one behind in this overall transition. The EU Green Deal therefore defines the long-term objectives for the European Union, and in order to reach these goals, we need a complex and intelligent policy response. A process which has to include both revisiting existing legislation to meet the EU Green Deal objectives, as well as draft new legislation where gaps appear. When it comes to addressing energy poverty, there are three main policies that look at this as part of the Green Deal. These are, first and foremost, the Clean Energy for All Europeans package, which consists of a number of laws which together bring considerable benefits for consumers, including the energy poor, as it strives to reduce overall energy consumption and as such will also reduce spending on energy. Secondly is the Renovation Way for Europe initiative, which explicitly nominates energy poverty as a focus area to be addressed as part of the building's renovation objective. It strives to improve housing condition as well as energy efficiency of buildings, which is expected to reduce the energy bills and overall well-being and health of the people that live in them. Last but not least, there's also the Just Transition Mechanism, which is an innovative tool that strives to ensure that the EU Green Deal objectives happen in a fair way and leaves no one behind, the energy poor either. So in order to conclude in our question that we were addressing, which was, does the EU Green Deal address energy poverty? It seems reasonable to argue that considerable efforts have been made through the EU Green Deal in its many policy areas. However, it is important that energy poverty consideration are mainstreamed in the EU discussions on energy policy to make sure that the decarbonization efforts do not have an undesired negative impact on the energy pool. EU-wide decarbonization efforts will only be successful if nobody is left behind. In this regard, energy poverty and the just transition need to be placed at the center of the European approaches to energy transition under the Green Deal. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for your attention. Bye.